Hello, I'm Travis. Welcome to the Not Fast Enough RC channel. Today we're going to go over how to install a Bulldozer mullet canopy into the Makerfire micro FPV using the stock camera without any modifications. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you've got a brand new blade on your X-Acto knife. If you've got a brand new blade, this is going to go really easy. So start by getting perfectly flush with the face of the canopy, coming in here, making the first cut. And get right on check with the front to see where your cut line's going. You're going to want to bring your cut line up here to this point where you see the curve change. So a little bit more on this side. That should do it. Then come to the front, and you're just going to come straight down and slice the original camera mount right out of this. So the mounting style for this is going to be just like the original Tiny Whoop mullet mod. I'm just going to make a hole big enough to squeeze the lens through. We're going to put a little piece of double-sided tape on the flight control board, and it's going to be solid as a rock. Grab your camera, I like to turn mine sideways. And just squeeze it right through. That's all there is to it. Alright, now that you got your camera in place, it's time to cut this out. So the reason we didn't cut it out first is this plate helps make all of this significantly more rigid. It makes it easier just to pop that lens through. So now that the camera's in, though, be careful not to cut your antenna or your power wires. Start by taking off excess material. And pick one of the sides. We're going to start on this side right here. And just trim it so that it looks good. Now headed towards the back, if we take our scissors and lay them right against this surface on the other side, we just want to aim for that line right there. So take a little time with this step, get your canopy trimmed up so it looks nice. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you leave a little extra material below the cut line, it's going to tuck under the ducts just fine. Alright, we're all trimmed up. Now the antenna is a little longer than the back of this canopy. So let's take and make a cut going straight up on both sides. And then complete that line. Make sure you're not flexed in any direction here so you get a good straight line. across the back. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is get your holes piloted with a push pin. So set this in place. And I use a little pressure on the top to keep the canopy spread. And I line up these divots here with where the mounting posts are. And just give it a poke on each side. Alright, excellent. Okay. So now take the canopy to the side. We're going to add some tape to secure the camera. The camera board is going to land right on the corner of this capacitor, come straight across over here. So we want to put 2 layers of double-sided tape starting at the corner of this capacitor and coming this way, just to cover this area. So you can see it didn't go over the top of this capacitor, it went right up to the edge of it. Go ahead and peel that back now. Next we can go ahead and plug in our camera. Arrange it so the wires are out of the way. Go ahead and grab a screw. Screw it on either side. So just get it started. Go to the other side. Get that started as well. Now what we want to do is take a fingernail and squish the excess material that we left beyond the cut line right underneath the duct. It makes for a nice clean duct to canopy line. This side already popped in on its own. Now we'll start working the front material around the duct. Take your safety pin and pilot the front hole. Grab your third screw. As you're tightening that down, keep working the canopy in under the ducts. Finish it off. There you go. Camera's solid, canopy's on, and you're styling. Alright guys, so that's it. Bulldozer Whoop Canopy. 30-degree up tilt, stock Makerfire micro FPV camera. Enjoy.